But let's hop into some baseball, some Monday baseball, Higgins, because it's nice to break down the Celtics and Nets for everyone, but it's not actionable for 2 days.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to talk about something that's actionable for quite a while, but I'm placing my bets now. Some MLB Futures. You placed yours before the start of the season. I'm getting mine in a little bit later than you, but I'm getting a couple in myself, and it's going to be 2 picks in the NL Rookie of the Year. I've seen what I've needed to see so far, and in my opinion, Seiya Suzuki with the Chicago Cubs, as long as he remains healthy through the season, he's going to win this absolutely hands down. That's why he's dropped from being a plus 350 to start the season all the way down to a plus 170 already. Because, to be honest, he's not a rookie. He's a professional baseball player that's just transitioning leagues. He is a seasoned vet. He knows what he's doing. He is showing up, and he's having an immediate impact in the heart of that lineup. And, Brett, you have a Cubs future in terms of over wins. You have to be pretty happy with his performance.
Yeah, obviously him playing well is going to help the Cubs reach that over win total, Higgins. So that's a great point there. I guess I'll be honest, Higgins, this kid, Cincinnati called up at the start of the year, Hunter Green, has been very impressive. He's a pitcher, so very different way of judging, what a successful season is. But I just need to throw him out there because, he's been really, really impressive for the Cincinnati Reds. I think he broke the record for most pitches over 100 miles per hour in a baseball game against the Dodgers in this last series here, Higgins. So just another guy to keep your eye on.
I'll be honest, I'm just scared to back young arms for a full season like that. April's too short of a window for me to be sold on a young starting pitcher, especially like that. I mean, come into the summer, come into those August, September games, who knows where Cincinnati Reds are in terms of the NL Central, and who knows what he's able to do in terms of relevancy and in terms of media play to get that NL Rookie of the Year award. So Suzuki, I like. He's plus 170. I'm putting 2.5 units on that one, Brett. And then CJ Abrams at plus 800. I'm placing a unit on him. I don't know if you watched any of the Padres-Braves game that's on Sunday Night Baseball tonight, Brett, but the Braves are losing 2-1. Abrams was able to get on base. I believe he was able to score one of the 2 runs for the Padres early, and he's already played both sides of the bag to start the season. He's carried on his hot spring right into the MLB season, and I have questions about Tatis, especially since you see him playing soccer in the outfield before this game. He's tripping on a ball, falling on his potentially broken wrist that he's trying to heal, or on his other wrist, I'm not quite sure. And I don't know, Tatis scares me, to be honest. I think that Abrams, even if Tatis comes back, they're going to find a way to keep Abrams in this line because he's shown instant value to them.
Yeah, I mean, CJ Abrams is a big-time prospect for this organization as well, so it's nice to see him playing well, and yeah, I think you've got some good names listed up there, Higgins, so it should be an interesting race to watch, and yeah, I think you raised good points about Suzuki playing professionally for a while over in Japan, so I'm definitely on board with everything you're saying.
Well, that's some value that I'm trying to give. Something that you can bet on for quite a while, though. That's going to be a while until that cashes, just like your MLB futures, Brett. But let's give some things with some more immediate value, potentially, like some MLB baseball picks. How about that?
Exactly. Let's do it. Let's get some actionable bets in here.
All right. Well, the Orioles at the Athletics to start off. I love this pick personally. The Athletics, they're 6-3. I know, small window out of 10 games. They're 6-3 against the run line, though, to start the season, and they're hosting Baltimore, who is winless on the road already to start the season of the only road series that they played. So Oakland, with Frankie Montas on the mound, I think they could potentially get up early, maybe get a multi-run. And at -1.5 at +105, I'm going to be taking that.
All right, fair enough, Higgins. You're saying the Athletics can keep it rolling here. Although the Orioles did send out a pretty savage tweet, or I guess it was the Orioles media network, Masson, the Mid-Atlantic Sports Network. Yeah, they sent out a pretty savage tweet saying, tough day for Laker fans. No Lakers in the playoffs, and the Yankees lose 5-0. So I thought that was pretty mean and a big win for the Orioles there on social media.
Hey, if you can't win on the field, win on Twitter.
Exactly. Hey, they won on both today, Higgins.
Exactly.
So, big winners. I'm going over to this Reds-Padres game simply because you're talking about C.J. Abrams. I'm talking about Hunter Green, Nick Lodolo, another rookie pitcher for the Reds. Higgins, he was another very high draft pick for this organization. I believe first round, maybe 7th overall. Sean Manaea pitching for the Padres, obviously coming over in a late spring training trade where Manaea was traded from Oakland to the Padres to help shore up that rotation. So, look, Higgins, I think this is a simple game here where one team is trying to be competitive this year and win as many baseball games as possible, and they have their quote-unquote, we'll say ace on the mound, their top starter on the mound who's healthy right now. Maybe Yu Darvish is their top starter, I don't know. One of those two. But they got one of their top two guys out there. The Reds have a rookie out there, Higgins. They are not trying to win baseball games. They are playing for the future. So I like San Diego -1.5 runs here, +122. They are the home team, Higgins, so slight advantage if you did want to take the money line here, -178. They would have last licks in a tie ball game, things of that nature. So I think San Diego, though, gets it done by multiple runs on Monday night against the Cincinnati Reds.
I'll tell you, the only thing I would worry about with the Padres in this pick is the same thing that's bugging them tonight while they're hosting the Braves, and that's how big the Padres park is. It can very well be a pitcher's park depending on how that wind is blowing, and there's been a few times tonight where balls that you thought might be going out, the wind has kept them in, kept them even inside the warning track. So San Diego can sometimes be tough to play in depending on the wind. But Manaea, so far a hot start for San Diego. I think that's a strong pick. I have another pick that I'm backing, a player that also strong start on the mound. And that's going to be the Dodgers with Kershaw on the mound, who the last time he was on the pitcher's mound, he was on his way to a perfect game before he got pulled at 80 pitches. The Dodgers host the Atlanta Braves, who are currently still playing against the San Diego Padres right now. Now, San Diego to Los Angeles, not that far of a trip. Really, the Braves and the Reds, Brett, they're actually just trading places in terms of who they're playing right now. So you and I were just betting on a switched matchup of who's playing tonight, but the Dodgers, like my earlier pick, they're -1.5 at +105, and I think Kershaw's going to follow up his hot start. He has not allowed a hit yet. We've seen him be an ace for an entire year, and I want to see if he can let up a hit.
All right, well, we will see if he lets up a hit. I think Kershaw does give up a hit, Higgins.
I'm guessing he does too. I think the Dodgers win by a few more runs, though, because it might take a few innings before Kershaw lets up that hit.
I'm going to just go on a limb here. Gives up a hit. I'm not going to give you when or what field it's hit to, if it's in the air or on the ground. Just probably give him one up.
I hope we can clip this and he doesn't give up a hit.
What if it's a walk? What if he's still got the no going through 2 games?
But not a perfect.
Not a perfect game. Yeah.
Interesting.
What does that do for you?
Well, I said a hit. So.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Higgins is still into no hitters.
I don't expect perfection.
No hitter is not diminished in Higgins' eyes. All right, we can move on to hockey now.